Hi class, this is my video response for the project on Who Moved My Cheese. Macro level social work is practiced at the community or organizational levels, and while the book focuses on an individual perspective of change, I think it does a good job of being relatable to the macro level social work as well. When the mice and little people experience the loss of their cheese, they each react differently. Johnson did a good job of depicting the results of having certain attitudes or actions towards change. For social workers working at macro level, it takes certain skills and awareness of how change can be resisted. For example, some of the skills needed are strong communication skills, leadership skills, and the ability to actively listen to the needs of the community or organization that they're working with. A social worker on a macro level might experience different reactions to change or resistance. One example that I touched on in my paper is an example of resistance to change at my agency level. My workplace was resistant because it was changing something from the way that it had always been done, and which we know from Johnson's book will result in being left behind or, losing our cheese altogether. And I think it takes a certain amount of advocacy for the change when it's met with opposition, because in order for the facilitation of the change to work, it does take a majority support. The skills I mentioned earlier are examples or are needed with instances, and I think that Haw in this book is an example of advocating for change by using his leadership and communication skills. When Him was resistant, Haw had to lead by example and hope that he would follow his lead. Social workers in a macro position have to work for what's in the best interest of the group while also using the same skills that are used in micro level social work. And I think the book just does a good job of recognizing that change can be met with opposition or it can be met with action. And so it just takes working around and with both of those things in order for change at the macro level to work. Thanks, guys.